So we can get rid of that. Okay, should be good. We are live? We're live. Fantastic. Hey, Scrump. Finally unmuted. And I can actually continue this story properly this time. So a little bit of FYI, I progressed the story by myself a little bit yesterday, but that was only because during part of the story quest, I accidentally disabled flight, so that wasn't cool, so I had to progress a little bit. So we were like around here. We went down the pass, trying to track down the Corsair. We tackled 3 spires to light up, and now we're hunting the Corsair down for a possible final showdown. That's where I'm at. You got a Shorekeeper? Congratulations. That's a fantastic pickup. I assume that's like your first copy, right?
Stay behind me. Honor cannot be sold to the lands of fire.
I kept pressing E when I don't mean to. Hopefully we can do more story tomorrow, or not tomorrow, today. But yeah, so far I'm just chilling. Trying to get some more echoes for, or better echoes for my Augusta, because I think she's almost there, but
to me. Astral modular.
Fury boils. Silence. Inferno.
Oh, looks like my game just crashed. That is great. It looks like the program itself decided to also crash. Ooh boy. Alright, gonna have to close this. Alright. That is key. Yeah, if we close this again, I'm going to have to just restart the program. Yep, I have to restart the program. And I was like going into like full combo too with just solo Augusta. Alright. Looks like we are good. Just gonna load that back in. Perfect. Yeah, that was just weird. Wasn't expecting that. All right, once again. Okay. Yeah, that just wasn't fun at all. And hopefully the drops are still there. Okay, looks like they are.
Leave it to me. Astral modulation. Loading.
Fury boils. Silence. Burn. Testing output. As you wish.
Conquest begins. Winners win. It ends.
Oh. It appears they are all dead. Not a lot of 3 costs for me to work with though. Oh, hang on, I saw an electro damage bonus. Alright, so
Where my blades leads, triumph follows.
okay. Let's toss in an old one. Alright, let's do this. Energy regen, low crit rate. Ooh, that sucks. Any other electro? I think I might try and I might try to replace this 3 cost. Hey, Gohan, what's up? Currently, refitting my Augusta. This is her current stats at the moment. The crit rate could be a little higher, and the crit damage as well. I just haven't been rolling too great. Yeah, it's mostly on the one costs I need to fix up. This game sucks completely now? How so? Because I mean, there are some bad points about it, not gonna lie, but I'm curious. Or is it like your poll session or something? And we'll just grab these. The red zones are awful. Oh, the middle zone. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely more so for super invested teams, if I recall. Hey, Jenny. Oh yeah, and I agree, Gohan. The TOA right now doesn't feel too hot. And this is, and, you know, I'm speaking as the guy with the new units. It feels weird, to say the least. It just feels weird. Oh. Guess we could do a daily quest, yeah. Make it easy. Is it bad? Frieza Gogeta worth it? I haven't seen the details yet, Delta. Apparently, though, from a couple of thumbnails, at least, you know, it's always with the new units. It's like, the recency bias is crazy. Man, flight here is crazy. Oh, TOA? I'm speaking as someone with the appropriate quote-unquote counter units. It's not bad. But if you don't happen to have the counter units, aka, like, you know, in this case with the tower in the middle, it's Havoc and Electro favored. If you don't have Frolova and or Augusta, it kind of sucks. It feels bad. To like a full clear. Oh, the tower defense is up. We can try that. Cause like I did it with Frolova before Augusta came out, like a few days before. It was rough. Cause I didn't have because like the multipliers are just ridiculously high. Or it felt higher than I'm used to. I did try with Camellia, no good. Because the first one is the Lampy Lumen that jumps most of the time. So if your Camellia doesn't land her burst, or her ultimate, and or spin attacks, it's GG's. The other one... I think the second one, actually I'm gonna have to go back because I forgot the enemies. I just kind of went in, went out. I'll show you. So, the middle tower here, I took my Frolova and my now Augusta. Fleur de Lis you can actually do with Camellia, so she's not bad. I think it's right. It's the Morning Aches. That's a rough one. Yeah, Morning Aches is gonna be rough with Camellia. Gonna do pretty. That's not. That's good. That's good. You don't have any of the new units. Honestly, a Shorekeeper keeps many teams afloat. I think the only problem is that Fleur de Lis is a rather hard-hitting enemy, and some of her attacks do take her airborne. So if you don't have any units that can track her, then it's rough. The Morning Aches, especially with you know, with the way that it moves, it's also very airborne as well. So it does require like a lot of crits to hit, honestly. The side towers are okay, as always, but the middle tower, I will agree, it's gotten pretty bad. Oh, you're meaning Dokkan? Oh, I thought you said red zone, like the red tower. But then yes, I also agree with Dokkan. That's like same answer for a different question type deal. But yeah, I agree. The newest red zones are so rough. I don't have the new units. I haven't even, or rather the newer units, because obviously I have the Gogeta, the SSJ4 one. He's still carrying. That's fine. I'll consider getting the battle pass later. But yeah, it's rough. It's rough. The new Vegito are similar. With the way things are going, Delta, like, apparently Vegito ruined one of the devs' lives, apparently. So there's just back-to-back Gogeta to spite Vegito fans. I'm like, bruh. Let them live. I'll just wait a couple more days. Apparently, Delta, I'm not saying it's canon or it's fact, but it's just like with the amount of Gogetas in the game right now, it's like, I don't know, Vegito must have ruined a dev's life, you know, probably took the family, took the kids, and that dev had a personal hatred for Vegito ever since. And that's the only logical explanation at this point. Or it feels like it. I almost want to do a temple. I almost want to do some pulls. Just to see if I can get Augusta sequences. Almost being the keyword. Actually, I'm going to change the standard weapon target. I actually want another static pistol. Or static mist. You bet that guy's named Sabasu? Probably. Alright, so this is going to be the tower defense game. I'll do this tomorrow, because now I want to do story. Did I? And after a bit of the story, we'll see if I can spend my wave plates as well. Yeah, let's do it. Teleport close. But yeah, man, I will say that I have been doing a lot of basement cleaning this past few days, or not past few days, past few weeks. I found some really cool stuff down there while helping my mom out. Like a lot of old tech, like 2000s, 2010s tech. And it feels weird to look at now.
Stay behind me.
Yeah. Like old MP3 players, Nokia phones, stuff like that. Like Blackberries,
Augusta, Tyrannos is
landline phones with their, you know, chargers as well. Wait, because it wasn't like landline attached to the wall, but like those rechargeable phones that were connected to a landline. I don't remember the exact name.
The net has been cast. It's time to
Hey, Casserole. Yeah, BlackBerry feels like ancient. And it is. Yeah, the sizable ones, yeah. I got like a Motorola Flip. I think, what is it? The classic Nokia. Found older, like camcorders, cables.
This is Tyrannos' birthplace. A kingdom of brutality, and the beast is proud of it. Every hunt before this, it was here that we met our final battles.
It was just really fun.
Gladiators went to
Just going through history.
drive the Dark Tide's creatures into the Asphodel Barrens.
Because, like, funny enough, inside the camcorder I found,
This is destined to be an evenly matched game.
the highest, like, gigabyte SD card that came with it,
The one still standing.
4 gigabytes. 4 gigabytes was, like, one of the higher storage capacity SD cards that I found in the bag with it.
Descendant of the hero of heroes, Attilius, decorated for the four
And I'm like,
of Main's deep.
man, that is something.
The desire in you, your desire for power.
Yeah, man. This is like a 2010 and 2011 camcorder.
Resolve is far from enough. Step forward. Stand next to me and pursue your desires without hesitation.
Yeah, and there's still more to go through.
Ambitions burn even hotter.
Even more to go through. That's gonna be tomorrow, though, but
As you wish, Your Excellency.
yeah. There's like a couple of pictures on those SD cards from like older, like really old family vacations. I plan on backing those up, but unfortunately I think the videos were already backed up to a different drive or
You need only to stay at my side.
or physical drive, but unfortunately I don't know where it is.
Augusta and Ovidius. We shall not intervene for the time being.
Honor cannot be sullied. To the left. A worthy opponent.
Not bad. I don't think I could have died there, but... Damn. That is cold.
Everything is in place. It will take the bait.
Not bad, not bad.
That's our cue. We're going after it. All this effort we've put into setting this trap. This gift of ours, it better take it. Nice and obediently.
Over there. Stay behind me.
Alright. I'm also trying to think what else we found today. There wasn't much else. Like old CDs, old CDs, family photos too. From the basement. Like, talking like early 2000s kind of photos. Of like my grandparents, me and my family on vacation, etc., etc. Like we're like definitely keeping those. I have to like digitally scan them just in case. But we'll see what I can do. Yeah, definitely good time. And that's where this guy comes in. Oh yeah, and yeah, it's definitely like uh-oh. Ooh, that would bad. That would have been bad. But yeah, still going through like a lot of older family memories through those. And like CDs and DVDs too. I even found like an old like portable DVD player that I would take on like road trips. If I got bored in the car. I don't even know if the DVD still work though, but still there.
I need a quick timeout.
Like a bunch of old movies too. Or like 2010s movies. 2000s, 2010s, stuff like that. We're still trying to get everything in one place first before we do like tests, you know? Because we still got like a few closets worth of tech to go through. Like 2 closets left.
Augusta. Augusta. If, and I say, if Septimon's fate has already been decided.
Yeah, it's true. It's true, Delta. Still got a lot to worry about.
Would you continue to fight?
A ruler assumes their place by accomplishing the impossible for their subjects.
Oh yeah, it's also been clothes for me as well, Delta. At least in my case, those are like high school clothes that I grew out of.
Everyone to a temporary camp not far from here.
So those are easily donatable.
I must ensure no one is left behind.
I guess some jackets I kept because I still fit them, but
I am entrusted
usually like
to
jeans, shirts. Just definitely out of the question.
How are you feeling? Do you want to rest a bit?
I appreciate your concern, but I'm not as fragile as you think. This road is nothing I can't handle.
So over here.
You can set me down here. Come on, don't give me that concerned look of yours. It's nothing to worry about.
I was trying to think, because
Wait. You have questions. Don't pretend you don't. Well, spit it out. It's only a minor injury. I can manage. So you've managed to glimpse that far? Or is there more? Just how many more surprises do you have for me? But I suppose only you could manage something like that. Grandmother Lilibet, the head priestess you met at the temple, once spoke of the unknowable void that is your fate.
ooh yeah, a lot of clothes though.
Interpret what she meant by that, but one thing is clear. You are the most unique among us all.
You say.
They were, as I once perceived through the sacred flames, the fate of Septimont. Just as you saw, the dark tide will bring destruction to Septimont and the death of Augusta.
Damn. They were gonna stop it, but that's just a really cool wallpaper.
I don't know whether Raguna's predictions are actually true, but fate has given me no response but sorrow. Though I would deny it to the end, as it is now, I cannot ignore it any longer. The dark tide is a force to be reckoned with. Its terror lies not in the illusions it shows, or the lies it spins. Rather, it uncovers the parts of us we hide the most carefully. The parts of ourselves we least wish to face.
Yeah, that is just awesome. Hopefully Kuro releases like a more higher quality version, like isolated, because they are doing a lot of it on their YouTube channel to promote this patch with Augusta and Yuno. Lots of wallpapers.
Never. My prophecies are never wrong. How I loathe this feeling. This helplessness. To know everything, to see everything, and yet be powerless to change a thing. Since we've come this far, might as well share a secret with you. The you see before you can no longer see the threads of fate. I gave up my ability to peer into fate in exchange for the resonance power to resist the dark tide. Why? Because I refused to be fate's obedient puppet, bowing to its whims and letting it dictate my every step. But in the end, despite all the sacrifice, we still couldn't escape its grasp. The dark figure we faced in Asphodel Barrens was, in fact, an embodiment of the dark tide. We call it the false sovereign. Unlike other dark tides,
You know, one with Augusta, one with
shape the scattered powers of its making. I'm unclear how things will unfold, but I'm certain it's the source of evil that will bring about the fall of Septimont, just as the prophecy foretold. Before this hunt, Augusta and I investigated such dark tide irregularities at the Sanguis Plateaus. We then formed a plan to take advantage of the Sovereign's nature, using the Chorosaurus as bait to lure out its imperfect form. Maybe this way we can rewrite Septimont's tragedy before it even begins. As you can see, we failed. I do not know. Fate doesn't lie. Perhaps death is the only choice we're given in the end. Knowing Augusta, I'm sure that a fool would fight to the bitter end. There is one thing I'm certain about. For reasons I can't explain, the fate shown to me by the dark tide feels different from what I remember. What is it exactly? A side effect of my resonance power. The dark tide doesn't exactly show up in a stable form. My powers manifest its creations in exchange for a teensy piece of my existence. That's the price to pay, I suppose. I admit it sounds a bit complicated. In short, just know a little sleep will relieve these side effects. A fair point. Once I've recovered my strength, sorting out these questions will be as simple as a flick of a finger. Oh, by the way, take this.
Ooh, one of Yuno's bangles.
A lunar embrace containing a small portion of my resonance power. It was passed down to me by my predecessor when I became a priestess. It's quite dear to me, you know, so be sure to take extra good care of it. And don't expect there'll be a spare if you lose it. Rely on it in my absence. Who knows? It may even help fill in for me and help you and Augusta in my place.
I don't like that, you know. You're becoming very red flaggy in those foreshadowing.
Don't you or Augusta even dare think about leaving me behind, is that clear?
I should see how things are with Augusta now.
So I think before we continue with the story, I think I'll go ahead and dump my stamina, or my weight plates. We'll go back to Septimon, and we'll go fight Lady of the Sea. Because I think... Right, Ty sent me her materials for Yuno. I'm going to try and get her. Because she's grown on me. Not like she didn't grow on me before, but... You know. Yeah, it requires Lady of the Sea materials. The blue flower.
Most warm is often the sharpest.
Blue flower. Forgot the name of it. It wasn't the iris. Stone rose. I gathered a lot of those. Not the wintry bell. Not Long's pearl. Okay, let's go to the hotel. Maybe it'll be there for purchase. Not the hotel. Afterlife, Bloodleaf, Silverglow. Okay, so this is the flower she wants. Okay. Oh, this is new. Okay. Alright, I suppose we'll collect them. I didn't realize they were like new. I thought they were always there for some reason. But okay. Oh.
Roars of conquest. Stay behind.
Quite bountiful too. Track this. Okay, how many is that? That should be more than enough. Yeah. And also gather this, because that's just interesting to see. Oh.
Stay behind.
Oh, there they are. Yeah, sorry for this. I just... because I have a feeling that these materials might be used for Galbrina or the guy Chi-Yuan. They're just sitting here. Nope.
Honor cannot be sundered.
Good. Wait a minute.
Stay behind me. Honor cannot. Our blood is sanctified. Here it ends. Roars of conquest.
Hey man, that's okay. Thank you for stopping by, Gohan. I appreciate it. Get some rest. Alright. How many of those did I get today? 96. Not bad. And just in case, I'll collect the flowers too. I mean, someone's gonna need them. Aside from Augusta. We'll see. Oh.
To the lands afar.
Should get going. Then after this, we'll go fight Lady of the Sea a couple of times. And then continue with the main story.
Stay behind me.
Oh. Okay. So next up, Lady to See. Yeah. Let's do this. No. There we go. Yeah, we'll do this. Welcome back, Jenny. Just doing some boss stuff before I continue with the story.
Cannot be saved. To the lands above.
Nope.
Leave it to me.
We'll do this. You're full and can't sleep? That's a terrible combo.
Inferno! As you wish. Testing silence!
Fight by my steadfast hand on the eternal sun. My valor never fails.
Courtesy of Grandma.
Stay behind.
It is what it is. But yeah, I was just talking a little earlier, but when I was getting distracted with the story as well,
Cannot
about how my basement cleaning is going. Oh,
well played.
I'm just finding a lot of old stuff. I dodged that.
Leave it to me.
All right. How's that going? It's going.
Fury boils! Burn!
Thankfully, you know, very smoothly.
Conquest begins now. Moment of victory.
Just finding like a whole lot of old tech, as I mentioned. Old tech being like, I found my very first like phone ever. It was like a Nokia. Found some of my mom's old phones too. She had like a Motorola Flip, I think. Just like some old DVD players, some cells.
Leave it to me.
Oh.
Physical damage detected.
Let's do this. Oh, lots of old family pictures actually. They're like so old that they were
Feel my wrath!
basically printed out with Kodak. Pretty much.
This is mine. Sing of my triumph.
like you basically have to go to a Kodak center to print out photos that you had on that on like a SD card from like a camcorder or camera. So like we have plenty of those, yeah. Like real ancient tech. It is so interesting to, you know, revisit that nowadays. Very interesting. We're at 21, not bad. But yeah, it's old kind of deal, old. Super interesting though. But yeah, old. Like I found photos from my grandma and grandpa from when I was a kid. Oh, give me a sec. I am being called. One moment. BRB.
Good boy. Go fetch it. A faint power, but still one that commands attention. A faint power, but still one that commands attention. Good boy. Go fetch it. still. One that commands attention. Good boy. Go fetch it. The blade most worn is often the sharpest. Good boy. Go fetch it. The blade most worn is often the sharpest. The blade most worn is often the sharpest. The blade most worn is often the sharpest. still one that commands attention. Good boy. Go fetch it. A blade most worn is often the sharpest. A blade most worn is often the sharpest. Go fetch it. A faint power, one that commands attention. A faint power, but still one that commands attention.
Okay, I'm back.
The Fane's power.
Took a lot longer than expected.
One that commands attention.
I was showing my sister some of the stuff I found. Or helped find. During the little cleanup. It's pretty fun.
Stay behind me.
The situation we're currently facing is more dire than any I've come across. For the sake of Septimont, I must momentarily set aside my quest for power. My 4 expeditions to Main's Deep. Now may not be the best time to discuss past events, but if you insist. It dates back to a high tide 4 years ago. At the time, we were driven by the fury of the dark tide into the lower levels of the hunting grounds, the wastelands. I had no intention of emulating the feats of 3 hero of heroes in conquering Main Street. But with the dark tide's blockade, I had to lead repeated expeditions into those ground ruins. Fortune, however, did not turn its back on us. In that dark and treacherous place, my companions and I managed to carve out a path to survival. Fate has its ways. Now only I remain to face the hunting grounds trials. Many of my companions fell to the corruption of the dark tide. Those left barely overcame the dark tide's influence with the help of a plant unique to Main's Deep, Mizona. And so, still suffered from the torment it caused and were forced to cut their time as short. This home leaf medal was granted to me by the former Ephor after the crisis. A victory, yes, but one laced with pain. My companions should never have suffered the dark tide's disgrace.
Stay behind me.
Yeah, so far just
The encampment in all sectors of the main island and defenses are
going through this.
Instructions, Your Excellency.
Good. Ensure timely reports on any new developments.
Yes, Your Excellency.
I've made arrangements for the war effort. Strategically, we must always brace ourselves for the worst. Communications with the Black Shores are also underway. The Ephor's palace has previously established a connection with a consultant in the Rinascita region. We've reached an agreement granting the Black Shores permission to access septics. They'll be able to monitor and collect data on the dark tide during the hunt. In return, should any complications arise, the Black Shores are to fulfill their side of the agreement and provide us with the necessary technical support.
Consultant active in Renaissance.
That's right. Her name is Buling. An interesting young lady. Left an impression on me.
So it is her. Why don't you let me handle contacting the Black Shores, Augusta? We talk from time to time. It'll help make things smoother for us.
Of course. I'll leave it to you then.
Alright, I think I got the whole picture now. Ugh, Rover, how do you keep ending up in messes like this? This is one tough cookie, alright.
You mean...
Let me tell you, the latest data we got from the resonance nexus isn't so pretty. Something's really off with the dark tide in that necklace place. I don't remember it being this crazy before. Normally, the dark tide getting all freaky during high tide is whatever, right? But now, I don't know what happened, cause it's turning into a person. So listen up. I'll give you Tethys' run. That humanoid thing, that sovereign, is gobbling up frequencies like a maniac. It's eating anything with energy, dark tide stuff, tacit discord, echoes, you name it. Might even be saving other things for dessert. Basically, the sovereign isn't gonna attack Septimon or Raguna anytime soon. It's too busy getting fat first. Once it's stuffed full of energy, it'll try to smash the Earthrend wedge in one go. With the Earthrender gone, poof, all that dark tide under the hunting ground will explode like a pimple. When that happens, it's game over for Renacita. Even if you have 3 heads and 6 arms, it will be bye-bye. But Smooth Moves team, cutting through the clutter, I see what you're doing. This Hoversaurus is just the bait to hook the big fish, isn't it? Your real plan is to stop the sovereign before it fully forms. Nip it in the bud. Am I right, boss?
You are right on the mark.
Heaven and earth are in harmony. That's my reading, so your plan shouldn't have fallen apart like that. But then again, smooth sailing isn't always a good thing either. Too much harmony invites trouble. Tethys did pick up a strange secret midway through the hunt.
Oh, give me a second. Hey, stuff. Just had to step away for a sec to make sure the cats ate and all that.
And then suddenly the Sovereign took form way ahead of schedule. Talk about flipping the table.
Just going through the story mode.
Well, let me get another reading. The cheese all messed up. It's kind of hard to see. It's like someone clouded the heavenly signs on purpose.
One way or another, we must find the Sovereign and stop it before it absorbs any more frequencies. This might be our only option for now.
That's right. Supernatural powers or not, the Sovereign can't escape good old Texas. Let me see. Yup. It's wandering in an area with a whole lot of other frequencies. Looks like it's east of the Sanguis Plateau. Yeah, that place is lots of dark energy. Bet many tough people died there.
Murmur's Town. Understood. I will stop it in its tracks.
But yeah, pretty much we are, at least at this point in the story, just fighting, I think, one of the new bosses. I presume. Yeah, it's basically one of the new bosses we're going to face
Your
soon.
Excellency, with your permission, I wish to accompany you to Murmur's Town. I know this request may seem bold, and I'm aware of the dangers ahead. But as a warrior of Septimont, I cannot simply stand by. Gladiators, we are united as defenders of Septimont's honor.
I'm trying to finish this as much as possible, then I'll see what I can do in another stream.
Let our deeds today
Excuse me.
reflect that greatness.
Well said, young man. Gladiators are set up here alone. When a storm approaches from the east, hovering in the skies remains intent as a pledge ready for little dreams. We will follow you in.
Very well. You have sworn your allegiance to Septimont with your resolve. Your bravery is witnessed not only by you, but by the fallen heroes lying in Capitolini Hill. They take pride in your courage. If you wish to fight together, then so be it. I will afford your fervor its due respect. Come, take up your blades. For Septimont! For the name of Heroes Eternal!
I'm definitely gonna watch this quest again through someone else's lens.
Murmur's Town sits atop the wastelands, below the hunting grounds. It has since become a forbidden territory, after the Dark Tide's corruption 16 years ago. Follow me. The Wingray can give us a lift. Avidius, ready the anchor stones. We must set up a defense line around Murmur's Town.
It shall be done, Your Excellency.
Yeah, thanks, Casserole. Oh yeah, we were just here collecting stuff for other potential resonators. That's funny.
wastelands. I never imagined that after 4 years I would return to this place under such circumstances.
How did this place get like this?
This is where the Dark Tide started 16 years ago. The fact that this empty shell still stands is a miracle in itself.
Does this mean if we fail to stop the Dark Tide, Septimont 2 will...
What? Oh no, that's horrible.
Oh.
What should we do?
Warriors, do not let fear stand in our way. The untarnished glory of Septimont stands. The devastation that befell Murmur's town 16 years ago will never be repeated. Because now, we are here. The Sovereign won't make things easy for us. Any rash action before we can confirm its location and status would be unwise.
Your command is our duty, Your Excellency. We will deploy anchor stones around Murmurstown, and I'll personally see that the perimeter stays undisturbed.
Yes. This will trap Sovereign inside the town. Good. Proceed as planned, Evidius. Now then, it falls to us to track down the Sovereign's whereabouts, Rafa. Time is short, so we need to split up. Keep your guard up! Those hollow figures do not be fooled by their stillness. Those are just the shell. And watch for their songs of corruption. They were once our own. Brave gladiators, loyal citizens of Septimont. The Dark Tide not only twisted their minds, it also raised their corpses and turned them into mindless puppets. Not even death could set them free.
Hey, Ty.
Mark my words. It will pay for this malevolence.
You take the upper area over. I'll take the lower one. If you spot any signs of the Sovereign or run into trouble, let me know right away.
You're working? All good stuff.
This place is too quiet.
The story's pretty good so far.
No trace of the sun.
I might need to rewatch it through someone else's perspective because I missed some story beats when I was distracted.
Hey, Wuling. Can you help me track down the Sovereign?
Give me a sec to scan things. Sorry, boss. The frequencies around you are all over the place. I can't get a clear reading. The Sovereign's a slippery eel, eating up every little frequency like it's popcorn. Now the Tethys system's got nothing to work with. It's playing hide and seek with us on purpose. Good trouble. Hold on. What if we bring some pure dark tide frequency samples? Maybe Tethys can use it to track down something with a similar frequency, like the Sovereign itself or the original dark tide. To give you a better read.
Understood. I'll do what I can. Abby? Abby? Wake up.
stuff I ate earlier is still gurgling in my belly.
Sorry to hear that. But if my clever, brave, stylish, and sweet Abby could help me out, that'd be amazing.
Aw, you're making me blush. Okay. Your best buddy Abby's on the job. Go on.
So, that thing we tangled with before has gone into hiding around here. I need your help to sniff it out.
Yeah, easy peasy. You know I have a good nose for searching.
Find anything?
Place smells like a dumpster fire. And that monster, I can't tell where it is exactly. Scent's all muddled. There's something weird over there.
Is that a waystone? I've seen those back in Septimon City.
No, those ones.
They're like signposts for Outlanders.
All right, let's check it out.
This the one?
Yep, this is it.
Its right arm is missing. Isn't it supposed to be pointing in that direction?
I guess. It wouldn't be a waystone if it didn't show the way, right? Hey, something just flew by that way. It's that muddled scent again. Come on, we gotta catch it. Look, it stopped over there.
It's gone. Is it hiding among those strange statues over there?
Wait, are they singing?
They must be the hollow figures Augusta mentioned. And that song. No, I can't get any closer. Maybe I can split off the Dark Tide's influence.
What's it?
Hopefully this helps. It worked.
Okay.
Nope, that troublemaker's off again.
The wicked will face judgment. Tempest of slashes. I am the Tempest. With right.
Excuse me.
The wicked will face judgment. Hopefully this helps. Leave it to me.
Now it's hiding inside a tacit discord? Ooh.
Don't worry. We'll flush it out. Hopefully this helps. The wicked will face judgment. Waves rise. Judgment strikes!
Great. Now it's found another one to cling to.
It's making that tacit discord stronger. We should handle the others first. The wicked will face judgment!
Hide and seek game is over.
Time to finish it. The wicked will face judgment!
Alright, let's see what's in here.
A piece of cloth. Looks like something from a gladiator's gear. But why here?
This frequency is something else.
Is that the same muddled scent you mentioned before?
Well, it's got a bit of that smell, but the fabric's frequency is even stronger. It's not giving in. Kinda like a brave gladiator fighting a monster.
I see. That waystone with the missing right arm had a sleeve that was torn.
Why don't we take it to the statue? Maybe it will unlock the next clue.
But yeah, Ty, I think I mentioned it earlier, but the story's pretty good. I like it. I just need to rewatch it again. On YouTube. Don't do it, Augusta.
A power granted rather than earned could never truly be mine.
If this power strips me of my will, how can I be sure where my sword will strike? I reject such a gift.
Augusta, I've got a lead. Location's on your terminal. I'll wait for you there.
Copy. On my way.
Okay.
The clash of battles long past is proof of my unyielding will. Travelers who have paved the path, press onward. Step into the dark, where forsaken truths and forgotten words slumber.
This is a Sonoro. Ah, the muddled smell makes sense now.
A gladiator who fought the dark tide in Murmurstown to his last breath. His frequency still lingers to carry on the fight. Thank you for showing us the way ahead. Augusta, over here.
Is this a Sonoro?
Alright, time for Abby's rundown. So, Rover and I were tracking that shadowy monster fella. And I followed its scent right to, this Sonoro. Well, kinda. It's not the exact same scent, it's just really close. It's also kinda muddled.
The frequencies the Black Shores detected in both Murmurstown and from the Sovereign are unusually complex. To track the Sovereign, we'll need to help by isolating a pure dark tide frequency. I wasn't sure where to start, but Abby's been a big help.
Don't mention it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy.
I assume this is your Echo friend, who saved us in the Asphodel Barrens. You have my gratitude.
No biggie.
The level of power it showed is indeed questionable for an Echo. But I trust it, as much as I trust you. No need for explanations between allies.
Did you hear that? Through me walk the path of glorious ascension. Through me enter the city of eternal bliss. Yet all who enter must first forsake all hope. Sounds like a song. Those lyrics are pretty intense, though.
Sonoro, what do you want to show us? Let's enter it.
Are we still in Murmurstown? No. There are small differences.
This is Murmurstown, only from the past. It was called Fabiano, the town of gladiators, visited by Fabius, the hero of heroes. But the dark tide claimed it in the end, leaving behind a scar a Septimont will never forget.
Augusta, look over there. Those lingering frequencies from the past.
Let's follow them. It might lead us to more answers.
I didn't see you by the Oak Hollow today. You promised we'd go explore Main's Deep together. Don't tell me you got roped into errands again. Sorry. Otto got hurt, and Uncle Philo shot on help at the shop, so I volunteered. But I lost track of time.
I think we know who this is.
Isn't it odd how people always come asking you for help? We're children, after all. I don't know. Me neither. I guess it is high tide season. Uncle Philo must be busy at his forge. Even Ma and Pa are busy preparing for the hunt. If only we could find our way to Main's Deep. Maybe we'd hear the hero of heroes whispers and gain a mighty resonance, just like in Grandma Rosa's stories. If I were strong enough to join the hunt, maybe Ma and Pa wouldn't have to work themselves to the bone. You're strong to me, Angel. Sometimes I wish I could be as strong as you. I don't think I've ever had your gifts. Father always said, you swing a sword fine enough, but your resonance ability is average at best. Not gladiator material. Average? I don't believe that for a second. Come on, let me see your hand. Your tacit mark's there, right? Hey, why are you hesitating? Show me. This is... I'm going to Uncle Philo. This is obviously from his forge burning you. It's not his fault. I was just being careless. I asked to borrow some of his old rusty swords, and if I worked fast enough, he'd let me. Grandma Rosa said you need 2 lives to reach me. Not this again.
Oh.
You really can be. Grandma Rosa said you need 2 lives to reach me. We don't have our swords yet. We're missing a life, so I thought if I could get her some.
Yes, 16 years ago. Right before the dark tide hit.
Huh? There's that floating thing again!
I think it's trying to lead the way for us this time. We should follow it. It's hovering by those phantoms.
There you are. I was looking everywhere for you. Here, take some of these candies. Grandma Rosa gave them to us. Hey, do you think what Grandma Rosa said about Main's Deep is real? Like, if I really had the hero of heroes whisper in Oak Hollow, do you think I could ask them to fix my brother's leg? Giants keep saying how awful this dark tide will be. And my brother said it won't heal. They said he'll never be a gladiator now. In that case, why not try your luck in Oak Hollow? You can take my sword. Just make sure to bring it back to Uncle Philo later. But aren't you coming too? There's no extra sword. You can't reach me deep without your sword. It's okay. I'll wait till next time. I'll find a way to get more swords, so everyone can have one.
That little girl. Does her voice sound familiar to you? I feel like I've heard it somewhere before.
We've got no other leads for now. Let's check it out.
Excuse me.
More phantoms of the past.
Oh, look over there! I see it!
You are there! Oh, you wouldn't believe it.
It's cutting out. Can't hear what it's saying. Rover, that floating thing. Seems like it's distracted. Something's messing with it, but I can't see what. Feels like, I don't know, like there's an invisible wall cutting us off.
Another waystone. That can't be just a coincidence. It led us into the Sonora. Maybe it can lead us out.
You're saying we should use it to leave the Sonoro, and that whatever's messing with us might be coming from outside.
Could be. It's worth trying.
Can't believe we actually made it out. Our hollow figures. It really was that.
Don't worry. Leave it to me.
This should work. All right, team. Let's head back to the Sonora.
Welcome back again, Delta.
Seems like our little flutterbug has finally calmed down. Let's go look at the phantoms over there.
Oh, you wouldn't believe what happened. I only ran a few laps with Eric, and guess what? He got so dizzy, tripped over his own feet, and smack! Chipped a tooth! Hold still. I'm trying to get the salve on. Look at you. Black and blue and still grinning like a goat. Alright, out with it. What do you do to that thick-skulled Emmerich this time, eh? You're hurt pretty bad. Guess that means no Oak Hollow then. Not that it matters. I bet there's
Punishing the Grey Raven. I actually pulled in PGR today. I got Luna Oblivion. I believe that's what the armor is called. I need to... I'm just brushing up on getting a wide variety of DPSs. Supports will have to come in another time. Her playstyle is very simple, so I like that. I won't be able to get the skin though, because that's starting to get pricey. I've loved it though, but oh well.
It's okay. We'll go after the high tide passes. Really? Thought you'd be storming it out about it.
Yeah, because I assume you just went in for Dante Virgil, which is fair. I'm thinking of maybe grabbing some discounted packs to pull for Dante's weapon and his cub. Like maybe. And or maybe Triple S Virgil. I did some of the events, yeah. I still got plenty of time, so I'm just like relaxing. I still need to do the Mirage, like the mirror event. I cleared the story mode. I don't know if I did the character trials for both Dante and Virgil, but if I haven't, I'll do them. Yeah, I'm just like starving for supports at this point, honestly.
Augusta.
That's... I guess there's no denying it now. I thought I might keep my foolishness as a child from you.
So, Murmur's town, I mean, Fabianum, is your hometown?
Yes. It's been a long time. I never imagined I'd see my past like this. About Main's Deep and the Oak Hollow?
I'm curious.
About Main's Deep and the Oak Hollow?
Yeah.
The name Fabiano once stood for glory. As Septimon's front line against the Dark Tide, it held the honor of receiving legends, like Fabius, Attilius, and Valeria. Perhaps that's why Hero of Heroes' tales always lingered here. The most popular one was the tale of a great...
But I'm trying to think, I'm just trying to do some research on which supports I should get. Because I'm kind of like... Yeah. So, Virgil Dante, I got Pyro, Lucy, Oblivion. I'm trying to remember some names, but still getting used to them. But those are the 4 notable ones.
As for the Oak Hollow, said to lead to Main's Deep, just children's tales. No one ever knew if it was real. But Fabiano never found its hero of heroes. Ever since then, the name was lost, replaced by Murmur's Town. A scar that Septimont refuses to face.
Yeah, Pyroth looked pretty cool. Also, an easy-ish playstyle. I just haven't played with it as much, so I'm kind of whatever on it. I just know how to play Alpha, Virgil, and Dante well, because I've just been using those three to clear content.
It wasn't the dark tide that doomed my hometown, but those in power who were blinded by greed and failed to act.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Forgive me. I let my emotions get the better of me. I see. Then perhaps I should spend more time with you, like you once did. Anyway, why did the Sonoro reveal all this to us?
Maybe it's helping us find that, pure dark tide frequency? The scent does feel clearer now, less muddled.
The dorms? Oh yeah, I started the dorms. I've been stockpiling on the gold coins just so I can buy more dorm dorm permits just to build more. And for each dorm, I'm just like I'm saving up enough gears to just buy like a set and then just like craft the plans and the furniture required to just do that. Because I am not fashionable at all. So I'm just taking like presets and just tossing them in there.
A soul who endured the dark tide's corruption and still fights to speak the truth.
Oh yeah, I've been doing my my comm refreshes.
To be remembered. I will go to witness that truth with my own eyes.
Yeah, the dorm comms. I've been doing those.
Those phantoms up ahead. Looks like they've lost control.
Stay behind me.
Everyone's been... Angel, what do we... Angel?
Echo Elisa.
Happened?
Oh, okay.
Stay with me. I'll get you out of here.
Interesting.
There are monsters everywhere. You won't make it. Not with me. Just leave me.
Huh? It stopped again. I don't hear anything. Did it end just like that?
I remember being trapped inside with Angel, surrounded by tacit discords. If it hadn't been for a brave gladiator stepping in and fighting them off with his life, none of us would have made it. Perhaps we recreate what happened back then, to stir the phantoms. We defeat the Tacit Discords, just as that gladiator did.
But they're just phantoms. How do you fight something that's not even real?
Again, we'll fight them outside the Sonoro.
Right, the Waystone.
I was trying to think. I've been trying to redeem like one of them. I don't think it was Lisa. I think it was the other guy in there. I don't remember his name.
Tacit Discord, over there.
Time to work.
Okay. Yeah, Wan Chi. I'm just redeeming like left to right for the most part. Since I'm still doing okay without the supports, but it is nice.
So, this is it. At least, I'm not on my knees. Not breathing. Thank you. Stay close, Angel. It will be all right. This way, Angel. Don't let go of my hand. We can't stop here. It's over by the alley. Let's go this way. Hang in there. Augusta, are you going to face it alone? No, don't. Just come with me. I promise I'll get you out of here. No! Augusta! Augusta! Hey you! Evil monster! Why don't you fight me? I'm not
This is just another really cool wallpaper, goddamn. I was just so engrossed.
The Dark Tide paid me no mind. Its target was always Angel. And the whispers, they were real, but not as the legends promised. What I heard were words of cruelty. None of it matters now. Those things belong to the past. I was a reckless child, a hatchling, flailing with a sword I could barely hold. True. Though back then, I didn't really have a choice. This is Septimus, the place where ideals bow to strength. As a child, I had no desire for power. But in the city of Septimont, if I wished to rise beyond my origin and silence arrogance dressed in fame and fortune, I had no other path. Now, my strength speaks in my stead, and my blade cuts down every slander. All but prejudice. I know well what those parasites in the Senate are plotting. Draped in the temple's name, they manipulate public opinion to secure themselves a place on Capitolini Hill. But their absurd schemes betray only fear. Too afraid to face me, they skulk in the shadows, hoping empty prophecies might bring me to my knees. It's not about belief. It's about not fearing them. The Dark Tide still haunts Septimont. People live in terror of losing their homeland again, and so they cling to the hope of a hero of heroes. As Septimont's effort, I must stay strong and answer their call. Our ruler has no right to falter. If my resonance ability raises doubts about my right to rule, then let the true hero of heroes step forth and challenge me. And if none appear, I will decide whether this title is worthy of the weight of a ruler's glory.
Ooh. Good words, Augusta.
One of the prophecies speaks of a hero of heroes, wielding extraordinary power, rising from the Dark Tides. As I see it, you, Rover, fit that image well. Should it be you, I would gladly accept your challenge. A person of immense strength is either a nemesis or a kindred spirit, both of which are intriguing to me and my blade.
Me? Honestly, the thought never crossed my mind. From what I've seen, Being a true ruler isn't about having immense strength, whether that's a powerful resonance ability or sheer might. I've met people from Huanglong to Renacida who live with real integrity. Their skills and backgrounds were all different, and none of them were perfect. But what defines them isn't strength or anything that can be measured. It's the spirit that they were born with. Resilient, unyielding. That can't be stunned. Believe me, Augusta. I see that same spirit in you.
I see. You know once said something similar to me. What happened within the Oak Hollow remains a mystery. All I know is, when I found her, her resonance ability had grown immensely. So powerful that even the Dark Tide could not withstand it. But she failed to control it. I could do nothing but watch as she transformed into something no longer human. After that, I never saw her again.
Dark Tide occurrence 16 years ago. Its frequency must have been more stable than it is now. Maybe this is the truth the Gladiator spirit is trying to share.
And so we enter.
You defeated the Dark Tide. That's incredible. Your wounds, they're gone. Thank goodness. Did the Whispers give you their power? Teacher, are you?
It's that Silver!
The truth, the Dark Tide, and the pure frequency. Are you certain that's what we're looking for? How could Angel be carrying the Dark Tide's frequency?
If anyone can sniff out the truth, it's Abby. But just to be sure, I'll send the data to Buling once we're out of here. The Black Shores will give us an answer.
All right.
Boss, Tethys ran the gate through a couple filters and we zeroed in on one spot in the hunting ground. Pretty sure that's where the Sovereign's been hiding. I'm sending you the coordinates now.
So, the frequency we collected really was from the Dark Tide.
Yeah, looks that way. But this one's weird. It feels still, like undisturbed water. Quiet like it's asleep. Basically, nothing is disturbing it. If I had to describe it, I'd say it's like a reverberation left behind when the dark tide slams headfirst into someone's forte. On its own, it's not as dangerous as the dark tide, but if it got mixed with another forte and stirred up, well, who knows what kind of explosion of power that could cause.
Angel and the dark tide. Understood. Let's go, Rover. Time to meet our prey.
I guess by context clues,
Tell the others to meet at that location.
I think Angel transformed into something that is part of the false sovereign.
Please hurry, everyone. The anchor stone must be in place before the Sovereign's hunt begins.
Such devotion. Forgive me, but you seem to forget your place, Avidius.
Is that so? Perhaps you'd like to remind me, my lord.
You must be aware of your rather underwhelming performance during the Tyrannus hunt. The Senate's patience is not boundless. It's reserved for those who deserve it. Unless you can present a triumph to match your exploits in Main's Deep, we'll have no choice but to reconsider your candidacy as Septimon's next ruler. Wake up, Avidius. Isn't Murmustown the very place where your glory began? That, Avidius, is your true arena. Yet here you are, entangled in Augusta's petty concerns, when you could be seizing something far greater.
How very amusing, Lord Falco. You seek a ruler strong enough to lead, yet pliable enough to be led. You'd have better luck finding a needle in a sea. Were I in your position, I'd keep my mouth shut. If Septimont falls, so are your ambitions. And allow me to remind you. I entered Main's Deep because I had no other choice, and my duty as a gladiator demanded it. The blood I shed, the blade I wielded, these were proof of loyalty, not entertainment for the Lords. If that's how you see it, then perhaps it is I who should reconsider this alliance.
How dare you?
He's pretty chill.
Got some grit, eh? Haven't let ambition cloud your mind. I like that. Falco, what are you? Watch out!
He may be under the Hollow Figure's influence. By his behavior, the Dark Tide has already corrupted his mind. The anchor stone is nearly in place. Sir Hercule, would you please take Lord Falco to rest? This isn't far from the entrance to Main's Deep. I remember finding Mizona nearby. It's a herb that helped my companions and me resist the Dark Tide's corruption. Lord Falco has paid for his pride. As a former hero, he deserves a death free from the Dark Tide's torment. I will do what I can to help. Sir Hercule, please look after him. I'll bring the herb back. I promise it won't. Don't worry.
right. You go do what you believe is right.
Let's see where this goes.
How could it be?
No. It must be the Dark Tide's illusion. This wall. No. It can't be.
My fellow gladiators, our prey has finally revealed itself. Move to the marked coordinates. Its time is your hands.
Alright, let's see where this goes.
This is the place. The smell's getting stronger.
No traces of the Sovereign. It must be hiding again. We must force it to show itself.
Perhaps this could work.
Over there.
Alright, let's do it. Oh.
Sing of my triumph!
Careful. Dang.
Yeah. But my belly is full. I'm so tired.
You know, No. It can't end like this. All able units, split into 2 teams. One will escort the wounded back to base, while the other prepares supplies and maintains position.
Boss, what's going on? I got a bad feeling just now and Texas won't stop pumping out alerts.
Ooh, yeah, this is bad.
Major, that area you're in has very many warriors. For the Sovereign, it's like having a free buffet. And sure enough, blink, and it's already swallowed up all the surrounding frequencies. Now it's a real nightmare. That said, the situation's bad, no doubt, but we're not out of moves yet. The dark tide isn't spreading at full speed. If we act fast and find the Sovereign's weak spot, we might just pull a miracle for Renacita. Let's see. Fire under earth, light being blocked. That's it! Tethys is showing messy internal frequencies and unstable structures. Looks like after stuffing itself with all those frequencies, the Sovereign's completely scrambled inside. If we can stir up the mess in its gut, even with something small, we might just throw him off balance. And then maybe we can wreck the Earth-Red Wedge back and readjust it.
Terrible timing. Is there any other way to reach her?
It's the dark tide. The entire frequency range is under its control. In other words, we're completely cut off here.
How vexing. The dark tide's inside. If we feed that monster something else. Right, the anchor stone.
You're suggesting we let the Sovereign absorb the Anchor Stone. If it works, it can suppress it from the inside.
Very sharp. But before we act, there are 2 things we need to prepare. First, we need to get the Sovereign to open up and swallow the anchor stone like a good boy. That will be on you and Augusta, Rover. Second, the dark tide itself must be stabilized to keep the Sovereign nice and solid. My job, naturally. No one else is fit for the task.
No. The Sovereign is far stronger than before. And you've only just recovered. There's no way you can take on that much resonance energy at once.
I'm not made of glass, Augusta. I am Yuna, the most gifted priestess Septimon has seen in generations. If anyone can hold back the dark tide, it's me. And I'm not going to fall on you that easily. Besides, the sacred flames already showed me my end. In the warmth of spring, surrounded by white flowers, with gentle eyes watching over me. But that day is still far from today. At worst, I'll just need more time to recover. Everything's going to be all right. I promise. Then it's settled. I'll let you prepare. Just give me a signal when you're near the Earth render. I won't be able to hold the Sovereign's form for long, so make the most of that window. Did you forget anything? Useful, isn't it? Keep it close. No matter where you go, a part of me goes with you. Got it? Since I've given you a tool so practical, I'll ask something in return. Just one thing. Promise me you'll stay by Augusta's side and face whatever destiny sets upon you, together. This isn't a command or a suggestion, it's a personal request. Only you can do this.
You know.
I think I understand what the unknowable void in your fate really means. It's not nothingness, Rover. All along, it's represented a future that can't be defined by anything but your own will. As long as that void exists, you control your story. Your existence is the meaning itself. So please, support Augusta with everything you have. I've seen how much she trusts you. So trust her in return. No matter what happens, you are not to doubt her in the slightest. That's the spirit. All right, you two. Stop standing around and get moving. The sooner you settle this, the sooner I get to leave this boring place.
You know, one last question. For someone without an unwritten fate, is it true they can never break free, no matter how hard they struggle?
I don't know.
That's all right. Let's go, Rover.
Wait, Augusta! I've been thinking. Our final fate might already be written, but how we walk that path is up to us. We as humans are meant to carve our own way forward. If we can't rewrite fate, then we chase it, outpace it. Then when we catch up, we'll smack it right in the face. Don't forget what you once said. A ruler assumes their place by accomplishing the impossible for their subjects.
Let's head to the borders of Merma's Town. The Anchorstone Adios and the others set there could come in handy.
We'll talk to you, my guy.
I saw it. It means it doesn't exist. Is it
of me. My memories. No.
Poor dude. I think he got corrupted.
To the lands afar.
Alright, no retreat. We're on the last leg.
Why did you...
Bulling mentioned even something small could have a great influence. The smaller, the more unnoticed. Come, stand with me to face our reckoning. Let this small thing pry open the cracks in fate's door.
Leave it to me. Hopefully this helps. The wicked will face judgment.
Conquest begins now. Roars of conquest. Cannot be sullied in one strike. Stay behind me.
Aegon begin.
All blood! Chrysanthemum! One strike is enough! Barely found it. Never back down.
Never surrender.
That's some healing in.
I am the Tempest! Annihilation! The wicked will face judgment!
This is my moment. For Septimon! Invincible! Stay behind me.
Chase your fate, Augusta.
Alright, time to fight.
Nothing, just something on my mind. Do you still remember what the Whispers told me 16 years ago? The Dark Tide answers only to strength. Those without it are doomed to be forsaken. Now I think of it, it is rather interesting. I've never told anyone this before. But ever since the Dark Tide decided to forsake me, those broken whispers have never left. They echoed in every battle, telling me when to dodge, when to strike. But with each opponent that fell, the whispers began to fade. Until I became the F-word. That's when they returned. Louder, never giving me a single moment of peace. I tried to shut them out, but every time I strayed from their guidance, fate would strike me down in the cruelest of ways. I thought I was the master of my fate, but the truth is, they always knew the path better than I ever could.
Ooh.
The old prophecy about Laguna, that they once whispered to me, has come true. Now, it is time for me to put their power to the test.
Leave it to me.
Augusta boss fight.
What? Exactly what you want to do, Augusta. The wicked will face judgment. Annihilation. Wind howls, unfettered by bounds. Tempest the slash. The wicked will face judgment.
One of the prophecies speaks of a hero of heroes. As I see it, you, Rover, fit that image well.
As long as that void exists, you control your story. Your existence is the meaning itself.
So this is her plan. Using this battle to mark me a hero of heroes so the temple's prophecy will be fulfilled. Augusta. Hopefully this helps.
I have realized this is the duty I must fulfill.
Dang though.
Hopefully this helps.
And glory return with the blood of the old king. You proved the prophecy true. So why now? Why this sudden urgency to stop me from fulfilling it? Unless I was your target all along. That power you spoke of was always just a trap. Answer me. Who are you? And what did you do to Angel? How foolish, Augusta. The will of the divine is not to be questioned. Alas, what is too small to comprehend the grand vision? Rover, what is stopping you from being Septimon's hero of heroes? You, the unwritten one, are blessed to shape your own fate. And I must walk my own path as ruler. Go, fulfill the prophecy that was always meant to be. I give my blood, so that the true hero may rise. Receive the judgment of hands. The sacred crucible shall reshape your soul. Sin. I already said Raduna's divinity didn't get a seat on the ship.
Yes, I've been playing for 3 hours. Don't remind me.
But we're not done just yet.
My sword.
Kato,
Where's my sword?
what haunts you, my teacher?
A hero should fall to the dark tide. I need my sword to fight back.
Please, take it. Take it and fight for what you believe in. light their way. This is how I rule. I struggle with my own fist.
I couldn't take screenshots fast enough, honestly. Not done yet.
We meet again, my friend. It seems my will won't let me miss a chance to fight side by side.
Come, Rover. I've been waiting for this moment.
Rise. Judgment strikes!
Oh, invincible, huh?
us what true heroes are! What it means to wield unspeakable power!
We ride with roar.
That's pretty damn cool.
May applause greet you, heroes of sentiments.
In the storms are tides of blood and sin.
Damn.
Stitches our land. So I'm standing here with the brave below.
A heart-won battle, wasn't it?
But to sing your song. May I be your blazing
Yes.
torch, your light to guide you back.
It's all thanks to you, Rover, Septimon's hero of heroes.
In that case, I could say the same to you. As the prophecy goes, the hero of heroes, wielding extraordinary power, rising from the dark tides. As I see it, you, Augusta, fit that image well.
Extraordinary power. That's a bit much. I know my limits. But I do think I've earned that title. And it's one we could share together. Besides, the temple never said there could only be one hero of heroes.
What really happened to you in the dark tide? I thought you might have...
It wasn't a pleasant experience. But in a strange way, it was refreshing. If you want to hear the full story, I'll tell you another time. But back inside the dark tide, I think the lost frequencies were always guiding me, shaping who I was becoming. Even trapped in that abyss of despair, those fallen heroes never gave up. They lit a faint, warm light in the dark for me. And you, along with everyone who stood by me. Without you, we couldn't have won this battle. Perhaps the title of ruler is too narrow and too hollow to define the true spirit of humankind. A civilization's glory is forged by generations of brave souls. It was never meant to be one person's medal of honor.
I want to ask you something. Why did you ask me to join the hunt?
Because my warriors and I wanted to fight beside someone like you. And that hasn't changed. But I will be honest. Part of it was because of your unwritten fate. I'd been preparing for this hunt for a long time. At first, all we had were a few vague glimpses from the priestesses, and a handful of prophetic murals. No one knew when or how the disaster would strike. And then, you showed up. You've surely seen the unfinished mural in the temple, the blank wall and the unwritten fate. So I took a gamble, believing you were the key to this hunt. I couldn't explain it back then, not when I wasn't certain myself. But in the end, we realized what that blank represents. And my gamble paid off. The one who deserves to be a hero of heroes, with power over the Earthrend Wedge. Thank you for your trust. Now it's time for me to honor my promise. This is the end of our journey. The Earthrend Wedge. It hasn't been quite what I expected, but I'm very glad we made it this far together.
Imperator.
Go. I'll wait for you here. Stay behind me.
This warmth. I feel you, Imperator. I'd better get back.
Did you find what you seek? A discord. Looks like a compass. The structure's odd. There might be a hidden compartment inside. Can you try opening it? If this relic was left by the Sentinel, brute force won't get us anywhere. We'll need a different approach. Maybe a special key, a mechanism, or a password? Any ideas?
There's a friend of mine who, well, she knows a lot about Imperator. She might be able to help solve this mystery. More importantly, her powers are unique. The Earthrender's holding back the dark powder now. But those sudden outbreaks and the way it's fixated on you, it's not just a coincidence. If anyone can put an end to the Dark Tide's threat in Septimont, it's her.
Sounds like someone worth meeting. Do introduce me later. I'm curious what kind
Oh.
of person she is. But one thing I'm sure of, she must be a formidable opponent, and a figure to be respected. Like you.
You two share a lot in common, actually. I think you'd get along. I'll reach out to her once we're back. She wasn't able to travel before due to some unavoidable reasons. But now, I think the timing's right.
Indeed, Knight, we did reach the end.
Alright. Let's set all this aside and enjoy the victory we've earned. There's probably a bonfire roaring at the encampment by now. Rover, it's time to return to those waiting for us. We won this battle, but the war is far from over. The road ahead still steeped in blood and thorns. But with you, and everyone who stood beside us, the banner of settlement will never fall.
It took a while, but
with the eternal sun as my witness, the name of hero belongs to you all.
Cristoforo. But of course.
What a beautiful ending, my near-perfect protagonist. I must confess, even I didn't see this coming. Should this be your final act? No. No, allow me this small indulgence as your creator. The quill of fate may be sharp and cold, but still I want to see how far the soul I created can go. After all, it's the stories that sink deepest into the mire that stir the heart most, don't you think?
There she is.
It's been a while, Rinasita.
What prey do we hunt this time?
The Trenodian.
Okay. There's Galbrina. And the end of the story. Okay. Let's activate that sequence node.
Where my blades leads, triumph follows.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future.
You're
Leaving the
S4.
past behind.
Just damage multipliers. Cristoforo could most likely be Havoc. Could also throw us for a loop and be like Spectro. Because he feels very Havoc coded. But I wouldn't be surprised if he is Spectro. Just to throw us off. Alright, claim our trophies. Wow, 30. Man, that is so tempting. so tempting. Alright. I was gonna do this, but it's far too late for that. And faded light. Oh, that's second half, I think. Yeah. I think to wrap this up, let's go and how much do I have? We'll do maybe 2 runs. We'll go ahead and do Later to See. We'll do 2 runs and call it. And we'll restart. This will be our last claim for now.
Cannot be sullied.
Yes.
Fury boils. Burn. Silence. Inferno.
Fight by my side.
Okay, 2 rounds done. So I'll get used to it, but that's good. I will now finally go to sleep. This took a lot longer than I anticipated, but that's okay. I'm really tempted though. Man, this is... Go for Augusta sequences would be nice. Dang it. Now I gotta be strong for you now. Gotta be strong. But okay. That should be it for now. So, thanks again. It was a pleasure. I'm going to tend to sleep. And, yeah. See you all another time. Have a good rest of your evening. Bye.